So my dear student, last time we are discussing with you, मैंने कहा था whenever we are having the four item, mostly we are having the proportion first is to second, third is to fourth. But when there are three items are there, then first into second, second into third. This type of proportion is known as the continuous proportion. In case of four item, continuous is also possible and pairwise is also possible. But in odd number of item, only continuous is possibility. Please try to understand. Let us imagine you are having the item A, B, C. Three items are there, so naturally you can't make the separate pair. So naturally pairwise proportion in odd number is not possible. The only possibility is that first into second, second into third. Let us imagine there are five elements A, B, C, D. So first into second, second into third, third into fourth, fourth into fifth. But when there are four numbers are there, for example A, B, C, D, then pairwise is also possible, and A, B, C, D, and continuous is also possible. A is to B, B is to C, C is to D. Okay, if for example देखिए, let us imagine it is, हाँ जी, let us imagine 2, 4, 8, 6. So here pairwise is also possible, like 2 upon 4, 8 upon 60. And continuous is also possible, like 2 upon 4, 4 upon 8, 8 upon 60. First upon second, second upon third, third upon fourth. So in this manner we are getting the proportion in case of even and odd. याद रखना, odd में अगर proportion होगा तो only and one and only possibility is continuous proportion. लेकिन odd numbers के अंदर we are having the both option. Maybe it is continuous, maybe it is pairwise. Okay, so we have to go for the both type of possibility. Understand? So now listen. Then there are three items there, like A, B, C. Then naturally it is the first proportion, it is the second proportion, it is the third proportion, like yesterday we speak. But this is also known as the mean proportion. That is also known as the mean proportion. बीच में था, बीच वाले को हम बोलते हैं mean. This is also known as the mean proportion. Okay. So याद रखना, if they are asking mean proportion, it means there are three items and he is asking about the middle one. There are five items, then he is asking about the third one, like this. Okay, so in this manner proportions are going on. So now I am going to take the exercise 1. They are saying x, y, z are in continuous proportion. Which of the following is true? X, y, z. Only three are there. So in 3, what is the possibility? First is to second, second is to third. So what is the option? Option is the third part. Question number 1, answer is third part. X is to y, y is to z. Now come to question number 2. Which of the following numbers are in continuous proportion? Question number 2, page number 130. First part is 3, 6, 15. Second part is 15, 45, 48. Third part is 6, 12, 24. And the fourth part is 12, 18, 27. So these are the three numbers, and I have to check that if these are in continuous or not. Even if they will not use the word continuous, they are just saying if they are in the proportion or not. Then याद रखना, in case of even number of elements like 4, 6, 10, he can say continuous or pair. But in case of odd, there is only one option, that is the continuous. So if he will say, very good. If not, then also it is understood. Now it is, if these are in continuous proportion. Okay. So 3 upon 6 is equal to 6 upon 50. Okay, now please it is 1, क्यों कटिंग नहीं करता, मैं मल्टीप्लाई कर देता हूँ. 15 3 जा 45, 6 6 जा 36. Is 45 is equal to 36? No, 45 is equal to 45, 36 is equal to 36. तो फिर आप लिखेंगे as 45 is not equal to 36, so no. अगर ये 45 इक्वल टू 45 आ जाता तो आप कहते यस. जैसे फॉर एग्जांपल है 15 if these are in proportion first upon second, second upon, sorry not proportion, continuous, second upon third. ओके, नाउ कटिंग कर लेते हैं. पहले 1 जा 3 जा 15 जा 16. नाउ 16 1 जा 16, 15 3 जा 45. बट या एज 16 is not equal to 45, so it is not. Right? Now similarly here, if these are in continuous proportion, 6 upon 12, 12 upon 20. ओके, कटिंग कर लेते हैं. 6 1 जा 6 2 जा 12 1 जा 12 2 1 जा 2 2 1 जा 2. तो ये तो बराबर होते ही हैं. तो आप लिखेंगे यस यस these are in continuous proportion. Okay, understand? So fourth part I am not doing, you have to do yours. Okay, fourth part 12 18 27 is homework. फिर आप ऐसे लिखेंगे let these are in, if these are in continuous proportion 12 upon 18 is equal to 18 upon 27. कटिंग करके क्रॉस मल्टीप्लाई कीजिए. इफ दे आर सेम तो आप कहेंगे यस दे आर इन कॉन्टिन्यूअस प्रोपोर्शन, अदरवाइज नॉट. ओके, चलिए नाउ क्वेश्चन नंबर 3. क्वेश्चन नंबर 1 मैंने आपसे कहा था यू कैन डू इन द बुक ओनली, नो नीड टू डू इन द नोटबुक, क्योंकि ऑप्शन थी एंड ऑप्शन इज ऑलरेडी देयर. थर्ड पार्ट वाज योर आंसर. नाउ क्वेश्चन नंबर 3, फाइंड द मीन प्रोपोर्शन. आई एम डूइंग द सेकंड पार्ट. फाइंड द मीन प्रोपोर्शन, आई एम डूइंग द सेकंड पार्ट. लेट mean proportion is x. ओके, उन्होंने कहा क्या है मीन प्रोपोर्शन, मैंने कहा मीन प्रोपोर्शन x है. तो इसका मतलब क्या होगा, तो नंबर आप कौन कौन से हो जाएंगे 0.6 x 0.96. ओके 0.06. ओके, बाय लॉ ऑफ proportionality, first upon second, second upon third. Now x into x, x square. 6 6 ja 36, rest is 3. 6 9 ja 54, 54 and 3 57. And as 2 place 4 place, so I write here decimal after 4 place, so it is 0.0576. so this is your x square. I can write it like this, x square is equal to 576 upon 10,000. okay, now you can make the square root step by step या pair wise, वो आपके ऊपर डिपेंड करेगा. तो x is equal to 24 upon 100, so x is equal to 0.24. so this is your answer. I hope you understand it. Right? Now question number 4. Find the third proportion. Question number 4. याद रखिएगा क्वेश्चन नंबर 3 फर्स्ट पार्ट was your homework, second part I had done. In the question number 4 I am doing first and third part. Firstly, first part, let third proportion is x. तो नंबर क्या हो जाएगा 36. Numbers are 36 x 8. Okay, no, sorry, 36 18 x, because x is the third proportion, so it will be at the third place. So now by law of proportion, first upon second, second upon third. Now let me go for cutting, because several times cutting makes our multiplication easy. So 18 1 ja 18 2 ja 2 1 ja 2 9 ja x 1 ja x 1 9 ja 9. So third proportion is 9. So this is your first part. Now let me take the third part. No. The third part is 1.60 and 0.40, and we have to find out the third proportion. Let third proportion is x. So numbers are, what the number they had given, 1.60, 0.40 and x. By law of proportion, by law of proportion, first number upon second number, second number upon third. Now here decimals can be cancelled. Okay, now 41 ja 44 ja, so 4x is equal to 0.40, so x is equal to 0.10. So third proportion is 0.10. Any doubt? Sure. Check. Now question number 5. Question number 5 is the ratio between 7 and 5 is same as the ratio between x and 20.5. उनका 7 का 5 के साथ लिया या x का 20.50 के साथ लिया, आंसर सेम आता है. तो इसका मतलब क्या हुआ कि व्हाट इज दे आर इन प्रपोर्शन. क्वेश्चन नंबर 5, पेज नंबर 130. ओके, एक्वार्ड गिवन क्या दिया हुआ है प्लीज. 7 is to 5 such that x is to 20.5. इन्होंने कहा जो इसका प्रोपोर्शन है वही उसका प्रोपोर्शन है, तो दैट इज 7 upon 5 is equal to x upon 20.50. तो x is equal to 7 into 20.50 upon 5. Now 5 से कटेगा, 5 1 जा, it is 4.10. Okay, now 0, 5 1 जा 5, 5 4 जा, oh sorry, that is not 5, that was 7. No, please, 0 7 1 जा 7, 7 4 जा 28. So the x is 28.70. So x is 28.70 as they are given in rupees. तो याद रखना रुपीज का सिंबल क्या होता है, जैसे हमारा 2 होता है ना, और 7 को मिला दो, दिस इज योर 2 और उसको कट कर दिया तो ये बन गया रुपीज का सिंबल. अंडरस्टैंड. 7 को हम कट करते हैं ना टू मेक द सिंबल, तो सिमिलरली हियर अगर हम 2 को भी कट कर देते हैं तो दैट इज आल्सो ए सिंबल. ओके राइट. एक वेलकम. तो माय डियर स्टूडेंट प्लीज लिसन टू मी केयरफुली. क्वेश्चन नंबर 6 पेज नंबर 114 गिवन 4x plus 3y 3x plus 5y इज इक्वल टू 6/7. उन्होंने क्या रखा है कि दीज आर गिवन. इज टू मीन्स अपॉन. अगर आप कहें तो यहाँ पर 6:7 ही लिख लीजिए, मुझे कोई एतराज नहीं है, बल्कि ज्यादा अच्छा होगा आप क्वेश्चन को क्वेश्चन की तरह. फिर आपको पता है इज टू का मतलब होता है अपॉन, इज टू का मतलब होता है अपॉन. फिर मैंने क्रॉस मल्टीप्लाई किया, 7 मल्टीप्लाई हियर, दिस ब्रैकेट मल्टीप्लाई हियर. Then I open the bracket, 4 7 जा 28, 4 3 जा, oh sorry 7 4 जा 28, 7 3 जा 21, 6 3 जा 18, 6 5 जा 30. फिर उसके बाद बेटा मैंने क्या किया, 18x को जब मैं इधर लाया तो इट गेट सब्ट्रैक्टेड, तो रहेगा ओनली 10. इस 21y को जब मैं उधर लेके गया तो 21 इसमें से सब्ट्रैक्ट हो गया तो रहेगा 9y. आफ्टर दैट व्हाट आई डू, आई टेक दिस y हियर एंड दैट 10 देयर. दिस y इसको आप अपॉन 1 करेंगे. Okay, this y multiply here, this 10 multiply there, so it will become x upon y is equal to 9/10. तो what is the ratio? 9:10. फिर सेकंड पार्ट था, उन्होंने कहा अगर इसमें y की जगह पे 10 आ जाए तो क्या होगा. हमने कहा ये क्या है, x upon y, हाँ जी x upon y 9/10. ये ना आपकी इक्वेशन है. तो मैंने क्या किया, x as it is, y की जगह पे इन्होंने क्या क्या रखा था, 10 9 10, ये आपस में कैंसिल हो गए तो x इज इक्वल टू 9. फिर इन्होंने कहा इस वाली इक्वेशन को x की जगह पे 27 आ जाता तो ये होगा 27 y 9 10. नाउ 9 1 जा 9 3 जा, ये 10 इससे मल्टीप्लाई हुआ 30, ये y 1 से मल्टीप्लाई हुआ है तो y इज इक्वल टू 30. ठीक है बेटा. फिर सुन लीजिए, इन्होंने दे आर गिवन द दीस टू इन द रेशियो, तो मैंने कहा दिस अपॉन दिस इज इक्वल टू दिस अपॉन. After that I cross multiply, then I open the brackets, then I take x on the one side, y on the other side. After that I find out that x 10x equal to 9y. So what I do, I write them denominator 1 and then this y multiply here, this 10 multiply there, so that variable xy on one side and constant 9 and 10 on the other side. Now first part they are asking what is the ratio. So naturally fraction can be written as ratio, fraction can be written as ratio. In the second part they are saying that in this equation if y is equal to 10, so I write here 10, x upon 10, 9/10, 10 10 cut गया, x equal to 9. फिर उन्होंने कहा in this equation if x equal to 27, 27/y 9/10, 9 1 जा 9 3 जा 10 3 जा 30, y 1 जा y. तो this is your answer. Question? Sure. Can I start the next question? Sure. Now welcome back my dear student. ये थोड़ा सा pause देता हूँ so that the writing time can be saved, because as much time I will consume in writing that much bytes will get wasted and I don't want to waste your net. Okay, now please. तो बेटा question is that this upon this is equal to 2:1/2. तो फर्स्टली मैंने आपको पहले भी कई बार कहा है कि whenever one or more than one item is either in numerator or in denominator, we keep them in bracket. These are 2, so I put bracket. These are 2, so I apply bracket. And secondly, I told you that we never work in the mixed fraction, so I convert this mixed fraction into improper fraction. Okay, now this 2 into this here, this 3y minus 5x into there. Now 2 into 2y 4y. 2 into 5x 10x, 5 into 3y 15y, 5 into 5x minus 25x. Okay, now this 4y can be subtracted because when we shift it become negative. This minus 25x will get added because this minus become plus. 10 plus 25 35x, 15 minus 4 11y. Now they want x upon x is to y, यानी कि x upon y. So due to that I take y here and this 35 there. So it is x upon y is equal to 11 upon 35, and they are asking what is the ratio. What is the ratio? X is to y, this can be written like this, and 11 is to 35, that can be written like this. Now after that, second case they are saying that if in this equation, yeah, in this ratio y is 70, तो मैंने कहा x upon y 11 upon 35, y they are saying 70, तो in place of this y I write 70. 35 1 जा, 35 2 जा, 2 get cross multiply, 1 get cross multiply, तो x equal to 22. Similarly here they are saying that in the same, when x equal to 33, x upon y, that is 33 upon y. 11 upon 35, 11 1 जा, 11 3 जा, 35 into 3 105, y into y, y. So naturally this is your answer, y is equal to 105. I hope you people understand it. Okay, so this is the end of the exercise 12p. So I personally feel, maybe I am wrong, you understand it, and I am coming to know through the different parents that most of the students are not writing in the notebook. So beta, very soon after this 12C, tomorrow maybe this 12C will be over, and day after tomorrow, yeah, maybe 2 days after, because it will take 2 days, I will conduct the Zoom class, and at the Zoom class I will ask to show your notebook how many pages are there. So at that moment you will feel insulted. So I request you in advance कि please maintain. Still you are having 3 days, because in the next exercise we are having 12 questions. So it maybe take 2 days. 6 question one day, 6 question other day. So maybe tomorrow, day after tomorrow, day 12C, and then I will conduct the live class. And during the live class, I will not solve any question. I will just talk to you, to your parents, and I will try to see what is your position of your answer sheet. Okay, so you people are requested to be ready for that. Beta, put one thing always clear. Nowadays you are having lot of time for your improvement. So please utilize it for your self-study, for your work and other things. I hope you people will keep your family thumbs up, because in front of the family, in front of each and everyone, if I will say work is down, so naturally it will be very insulting for you, because so many parents are there. Maybe possible I will say any person is not a good boy, his work is not complete, so maybe your friend's mother and father is also watching the video. So what they will feel, yeah, my son is in the company of that boy, that is a stupid, so my son will also become stupid. So I would like to request you, please be careful about your work. Still 3 days are there. Please get it on WhatsApp from your friend, whatever if it is missing, and maintain it. Okay, and those who are approachable, maybe possible I will call them at my home along with their answers. Okay, till then, thank you, have a nice day, be careful, be safe, enjoy your life.